Welcome back to Rising Star 2. It's episode 17. I had recorded ahead of schedule a little bit, and I had included an introduction a couple episodes ago after the events of the passing of Ozzy Osbourne, and Black Sabbath here listed on this plaque on the wall. But we're a couple episodes early, and I'll go ahead and do a changeover again when we get to episode 21. But for now, this is for the next few episodes, the rise of R.I.P. Ozzy. Let's get on with the gameplay, though. And while there's a lot of good Black Sabbath songs, personally, War Pigs. That's my favorite. Our busking equipment is getting so low on the bass levels now. We really need to get them refurbished because it's really hard to get DG or Enrico to work on the busking equipment without it immediately dropping into the red. Let's get Enrico now that we did have a success there. And there's another. We're at a 38 suddenly. So this can cover at least Maggie and Enrico. And there you go. See, fully fixed, just like that. But we're hovering at such a low level on those. I really do need to take them in and get them refurbished. But we've got this new guitar that we just picked up. A really nice one. This Gretsch. Well, let's see if we can get it fixed up properly, though. There's a success. Mackenzie, as this is one we're using, we just want to get it taken care of. 74 just about covers it, but let's go ahead and finish it off. And then, as it's Mackenzie, we definitely want to pull a success, or, 4 successes. Really good day from her. Making some progress with this equipment. Well, the bass guitar is a little expensive to refurbish at this point, but to refurbish the drum, $299 is definitely a little bit better. That guitar is also on the expensive side, but the keyboard, not bad to refurbish. So for now, I'll just take those two, and they can then become my training pieces for DG and Enrico until they catch up a bit. Go to XP, $158. Is there a concert tonight? There is. Let's go ahead and go. Not that our cash flow is great, but we've got 4,000. And more song ideas means more songs we can write. Just 4 new song ideas, though. That's kind of rough. Not really worth the price of a ticket. 210s just merged into a 20, giving us a pretty healthy boost, but as always, it seems to be just the lyrics that make that sort of jump, and it has that kind of quantity of piece. As we drop down into the 6s, there's definitely some to merge, and there's a 6 jumping to a 15, but again in the lyrics. Now there's definitely a lot going on now. We have a full page of riffs. We have just over a full page of rhythm as well. Lyrics, definitely more. I mean, that's a full page and a half almost of lyrics. And from low end to high end with that. For melody, we're just above a page. So it's definitely a little bit longer. So there's definitely ideas out there. But it's been quite clear from the very beginning that we've got more happening in lyrics. Desmond pushing ahead. Enrico really strong on the ideas and really strong on the piece merging when it comes to Enrico's stuff. I mean, it clearly states that it's production that pushes those up, but it feels like it's got to be more than that. I get that the musician quality in terms of whether it's their writing or their lyrics writing, that contributes to the piece when it pops in. Instead of getting 1s, we're starting to see Enrico hardly has any 1s anymore. He's got like 3 1s. And it's not because we've merged everything up. It's because entry-wise, it's threes. He's entering with mostly threes now, and we hardly ever see a 1 from him. So it's improved quality in the get-go. But I don't know if, even though it states that it's production, maybe their quality combines with that to cause it, because I don't know, for whatever reason, the Enrico pieces almost always get the jump where other pieces do not. But we're a couple days away from a gig. We're starting to get popularity and buzz for at least one of our songs, and play skills only maxed out for literally a single song in our entire repertoire. So we do need to do something with that. I need to get by Bucket to salvage that one, but in the meantime, we had a new popular idea: Drown the Detail. We want to practice it, get it ready to play. And at 70, I think I could almost play that, because I feel like we need to be practicing everything before our gig tomorrow. Hillsborough, 6 songs. Is it a battle? No. We've got battles Friday and Saturday. Just a regular old 6-song gig in Hillsborough tomorrow. I think I want to not practice everything tomorrow. I think I'm going to practice Drown the Detail, or now today. Practice Drown the Detail with the other couple new songs, or maybe our lowest, like 80, there's a 68 in Since the Transport. Maybe practice a few songs that are really in need. And then we'll practice Friday. Practice everything Friday to get it ready. Or practice Hospitals to have it. I don't know. I'll figure that out when Friday comes, exactly what I'm going to end up doing, but I still want to get this a little more ready. And then we can, perform it tomorrow. But there's that keyboard and drum kit in nice shape again here. And we're going to do our repairs for the day. Let me start with, the drum kit. It's not maxed out, so we might as well. I have a 15 now, by the way. And it remains that. There's a success. But of course, Enrico, like me, is so low on level. It's only a 17. But Maggie's got a good chance to take care of it, and she does. Let's get her on something. See, she's starting to have successes now on a regular basis, too. She just maxed out something. Let's work on her microphone. There's a success. That's almost maxed out. Close enough that we definitely don't need to worry about it with the others. Let's just get things taken care of here. Oh man, beautiful to see just the rapid progress through a lot of these instruments, just getting them taken care of. There's no show tonight, so we're going to be able to actually earn money and not spend money for a change. Happy to have that. The value of going to a show and generating ideas is becoming less and less important. Now that we've finally had the breakthrough to win a battle and win successive battles, and I need to go get us scheduled for battles. We'll be in Hillsborough tomorrow. We'll take a look and see if there's any battles that we can get scheduled when we're there. But we've got to schedule the second tier battles. We've got to be active on that right now before it's too late, and try to get those scheduled as well so that we continue to get that benefit, not just in the first tier and then skip the second tier entirely. All right, so I'm going to take my 5 least play skill wise, least skilled songs and practice those today so we can get a little bit stronger boost on Drown the Detail, the new one. Have it ready for tomorrow instead of practicing everything and only getting maybe 2 points each. But we will do that maybe on Friday, or maybe we'll kind of pick another subset. 200 XP for that, and yeah, a healthier boost that way. We got all the way up to a 78 on Drown the Detail. Brought the others up a little bit. 8 points was a lot better than getting 1 or 2 each. All right, moment of truth on this keyboard. Mackenzie, 68% chance. There's a success. Okay, we got out of the bottom end for that, and she got it completely fixed in just, well, 3 tries. On to another keyboard, nearly there. Let's bring the others in on it. There's a success. I'm down to just a -1 if we can get 1 success. And Enrico nearly got it fully fixed, but both of them got a success out of it. And I'm thinking Maggie's probably going to get it fully repaired, and she does. And she got another one. She's on a roll. She's up to a 45. Desmond's at a 49. It's a good day. Our repair list just got a lot shorter. There are a few things, and actually we've got like a performing effects processor that we're going to need to get fixed here soon. Have to look for those when we're back in town tomorrow. Short drive to Hillsborough. It's just on the other side of Portland. Same greater Portland area, essentially. And we can still do a job for the day. Let me see, are there any side jobs in town? No, just the mowing, in which case I should mow the better paying cemetery. I'm definitely not above taking the extra jobs yet. Cash is definitely not in great shape at the moment, but it's getting better. We haven't even recorded anything yet. We've got a whole nother level. Whoa, look at this. We got a gig today at one of the larger city venues. Okay, cool. While we're here, there's a battle, but that's this Saturday. And we already have something scheduled for this Saturday. Nothing to add from here. Let's go ahead and get into to our show, though. So today we are the opening act. Currently our reputation at 2.5. Light support, and then washes during the ship at 16. So very, very popular. 4,600 people today. We're going to get paid $1,100. There is going to be a cut. We do have a manager now. He is going to take a cut out of that. That's fine. We only play 6 songs as we are opening, and we've got Drown the Detail ready to go. So it's going to get played. Recently, we also just played 6. Let's find out if there's anything with a negative attitude first. There's a couple, but not anything on our list. Let's organize by quality. Now we know that Tight is starting to gain some buzz. Chief Players and Generous actually do have a small amount of buzz. Nobody Places Today has a good positive attitude. I want to get Drown the Detail out there, so let's drop Chief Players as play skills a little bit lower on that one, and we're going to put the Drown the Detail in its place. Don't think we're going to hurt the energy in the crowd that much, but hopefully we get low enough. In fact, I think maybe we need to close with Nobody Places Today, because I'm not sure we're going to drop below 50% as an opening act. Fingers crossed. We're not doing too much damage. I mean, at worst, you're looking at 30, 30, 30. That's 90. But if we're going to gain 15, we shouldn't be, worst case scenario, we should be struggling. Yeah, let's see if we got that right. Oh yeah, the audience energy is barely... we still didn't even break 50. Okay. Yeah, finishing with slow songs. So I was very much right on that one. There's only 2,000 people here. Or maybe only 2,000 at the point that we opened. They all show up a little bit later. Alright, now the 1,100 for the gig. Manager takes his cut right out of that. So he got his 287. We then get 817. We got our first ever endorsement. For each 1,000 we get $3. So we got $6. 57 people coming to see us here early on, and Song Tight did gain a little popularity. We sold 3 shirts. Yeah, not much doing, but it's progress. We opened for a big band, and this hurt the energy just a fair bit. I was completely right about the songs just not doing the kind of oof that you would expect them to, because they were hardly paying attention to us, and that's why they're just They weren't there to see us. It was a large venue, and we have not hit that point yet, so did not need nobody places today. Well, we're definitely not going to get our normal discount as another small 3x3. There's a couple of hotels and only a single motel in town, and it's the more expensive $74, so we're still made decent money for doing this show, I suppose. It's okay. And it's still way cheaper, way cheaper than staying on the road or stopping on the road on the way back. Maggie did level up, so let's go ahead and take advantage of that. I'm going to put 2 points into business, 1 into stage presence, and 1 into writing music. I love that we can at least merge ideas still on the road and write music. Makes sense. A lot of people do their music writing on the road, on buses and whatnot. Goes Enrico once again. Alright, we've got enough new pieces at the moment, or new songs that is, at the moment that are still need to be practiced and prepped. So let's just put together a junker for the night to get some XP. And we get one more day at home. $15 for the gas cost, but still worth it to be at home. We're going to be spending a little more time on the road, but so much of it's local, so we don't have to go properly on a road trip. It's not a full-on tour. Let's see here. We need to busk. Let's start with that. $173. I think that might be our best day of busking. Alright, so we have a couple pieces of equipment that I want to make sure we get them repaired. And that took care of it right off the bat. Double successes for me today. I'm up to a 17, Enrico a 19, Maggie's 45, Desmond now 53, and a 70 for Mackenzie. And again, we're just making our way right through the list, so doing real well on repairs. Don't think I have any more ideas to develop at the moment. Without breaking it down number by number, we found one. And let's go ahead and use shame. Drown the detail, nobody places today. Neither one is maxed out right now, and they have that good positive idea. So let's go ahead and get those fixed up. Nothing has a general negative. One song with a little bit of buzz is tight, so we'll get that on the list to practice today. Again, look to the bottom end of our list, and we'll practice those guys that all have anything below an 80 this time. So generally it's going to lower that score a little bit. It's not going to be a +8, but it could easily still be about a +6 or so for any of them. Let's go ahead and throw in something with stands. 10 songs. There you go, 170 XP for the practice. We got a couple of those songs maxed out, up to 95s now on these guys. 83, 80 on those two. So four out of the 10 got maxed out. Starting to figure that between Enrico and DG, 8 attempts a day, bound to get 1 success out of those 8. We're not quite on those odds, but pretty dang close to it. And we're getting 10 points out of Enrico. So he's actually a net positive. He's a +1. They're starting to break into that category where Maggie and Desmond were not that long ago, really, when we started this process. So we take the short hike over to Portland, just the $8 to get there. It is going to be a battle today, I believe. Nothing but landscaping jobs available, but let's go ahead and take the cemetery one. Looks like that is an option right now. Then again, we might be here for more than one day. No, tomorrow we're back in Vancouver, in which case, let's pull into the cemetery and... Okay, before we go on, we have a battle. There is a battle tomorrow, but we already have one. Saturday, June 3rd. Looks like it's all scheduled. The Low Roll. No, we have a gig in Tacoma. All right, Scott's Pub. We've definitely been here before. Capacity 100, winner 2200 for this battle. 6 songs is all, and we are by far the most popular here. So we've got a very, very healthy advantage. Smaller venue means we actually probably can count on drawing some energy out of the crowd. We would think that would be enough. Sure, there are a couple of negative attitudes for Oregon, but we're okay on those. We've got a couple popular attitudes in, and then some high quality. Am I missing anything? No, our one song that's gaining popularity is in the list. In fact, we're closing with it. 100's definitely not the little 60 count, so there's a chance that the energy won't quite get there, but I think we'll be okay. I think it will. We took about 20% on that first one. No, that was 50. We were just above 50. So, yeah. Just a little bit. That hurt us a little. 4-bit score was a lot lower than it could have or should have been, but the popularity contest has us win by a country mile. We're good. That's win number 4. Not deserved. Yeah, really not deserved. Total popularity contest because we were definitely not the best performer. We sold 8 shirts tonight for $96. Crowd was there to see us, not the others. We were the most popular, and we get paid $2,200. We were at 56%, so if I put it last, we would have been okay. We have another gig, another battle tomorrow. We'll keep that in mind depending on the size of the audience. If we're 100 plus, we need to swap tight nobody places today. If it's a smaller venue, we'll be okay. Whoa, lots of new song ideas from getting that win too. Everybody's got 3 to 4 new ideas. $36 for tonight. All right, we had lots of new song ideas, so let's see what we can do to merge. Enrico had 3. Now he's only got 4. So he added one piece. If he added any others, which we know everybody added at least 3, his others are going to be 3 or better. Got a lot of socialism ones. Let's go ahead and use travel. Enrico jumping from a 3 to a 10. Nobody else has made a jump, but Enrico jumps again. There's a 6 to a 15 for me, so there you go. We do have a couple more 6s from Mackenzie tomorrow. That's all our points for today. So we actually have made a bit of progress with things, and we got another battle tomorrow that we're very likely to win, so we'll pick up a decent amount of pieces from that as well. And this is how we'll get into our next songs, is by having some decent performances. We're back home, ready to busk, but the park is not. We got to get it mowed again. So we've got 10% damage to the van. It was just a random event while we were traveling, and I haven't hit anything, but $473 to repair. It pulls to the side, it slows us down. You see damaged vehicles drive slower. Let's go ahead and get it taken care of, fully repaired. We'll get a paint job later. Finances still aren't that great to be doing that, but $7,700 at the moment is definitely the most cash we've been sitting on, and we've got a great chance to get another $2,500 tonight. Okay, so venue capacity is 60. We can count on Nobody Places tonight being the right sort of song at the right time. No negative ideas at all in Washington right now, so it's all positive. So I think we're just fine with the set we have, unless I want to swap something up. Like I could take out something with stands and put on Everybody Is an Interest, simply because it can help get it played and help keep its score up a little bit. Generous is another one that we can probably replace and then put something else in its. Let's go ahead and put in I Share. So just a couple songs swapped out for the sake of getting them a chance to be played in front of a crowd, allow that play skill to come back up on those. We've got a reputation of 3 when there's nothing else here. Nothing else here. Irritating person at 1 is way behind us. We will easily win this, even if we tank. $2,450 for the gig. Now the only thing about swapping those 2 songs out is the energy level could be a little bit different, but there you go. We do get below 50%. Nobody Places Today works, and with time we get up to 64%. Much higher score for us. We get a 90. No, yeah, we got a 64. And then the popularity contest puts us miles ahead of everybody else. 17 shirts sold today. Woo, $204. Love it. Popularity, of course, also goes up, and the crowd was digging the show. Farm Squares didn't do very well. Is that our new one? Nobody Places Today did extremely well. Everybody is an interest did really well as well. Tight was only 4 smileys, so okay. New one, Trial the Detail, also got 4 smileys, so decently received.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift on Stranded Radio.
So everybody got 3 to 4 new ideas today, and we've got some work to do here, as we might need to raise these up. Can we? That's 5 battles that we have won. I've also got to level up, so let's go ahead and take care of that before we get into our repairs and nightly finishing of activities. Keep going on production. Stage presence, of course. A lot of bonuses in there now. Writing music. My play skill, at least with bonuses, is still above. Actually, either way, with or without bonuses. So let's go ahead and put a 2nd point into stage presence. Take care of the pieces in the worst condition here from Mackenzie. Get that all the way fixed up. Ooh, Desmond, rough day. No fixes. Let's see if Maggie can bail him out on that one, and she can. 3 times in a row. 4 times in a row. And 2 successes from Enrico brings him up to a 22, and just like that, looking pretty good. And 1 success from me, at least. Only lost 1 point. I'm definitely lagging behind on repair work, but compared to everybody else, but it's fine now. And Enrico's starting to really come along. Maggie's doing great. Desmond most days. He just had an off day. But with our local reputation above a 9 and a national popularity at 3.5, we are just about to age out of the tier 2s when we haven't even gotten into them yet. But we can't find any, and we've got a number of booked gigs already. There's no local stuff. It is what it is. Now, we do have close to a week before we have our next gig, so our popularity is not going to continue to increase. So I don't know how to figure that out, because we've already seen Portland, Hillsborough, and Vancouver. None of them have upcoming battles, bar 1, but we already have something scheduled elsewhere at that time. So I'll figure that out. Maybe I need to be taking some day trips to other areas during the week and see if we can't get something scheduled, which worked for us before. So maybe we'll give that a shot. We have not been to Seattle yet, so maybe we'll take a drive up there and see if we can maybe find a battle in Seattle. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.